What I love about working for D.R. Horton is not only the precious families that I get to meet every day and help find their dream home, but what's so special to me is that we all share the same vision here. A vision of homeownership, a home for every stage of life. Since 1978, D.R. Horton has been delivering on that dream and vision. Well, Laura and Jeff, I want to thank you for coming today. Y'all are such a sweet couple. And I remember the first time meeting you guys, how y'all are just fresh air, just walking into the home. So one of the questions I want to ask you is, when did you know that your home was the one in this area?
We knew pretty quick. We were very fortunate that we knew what we wanted, and we walked into the model and we said, "This is it." Like
Yes.
literally, as soon as we came down the hallway and hit the open area, this is it.
I remember your eyes lighting up
Yep.
and Jeff being like, yep. He was like, where's my man cave? Looking for the man cave.
Jeff has his own little section of the house. over
Yes,
there.
he does. Totally dedicated.
He does.
Yes.
Yes. Also, y'all moved from Texas, right?
Yep.
So- What brought you to Baldwin County?
Interesting enough, we had been talking about leaving Texas for a while, and we came here to what we thought was a first visit.
Mm-hmm.
And we were lucky enough to meet our lovely realtor who took us home shopping, and it was the third house. And we signed the
goodness.
same day.
Yes, she's fantastic.
And we just wanted more community, back to simplicity, and we found it here and we love it.
Oh, I love that. I love Fairhope Falls. I think this is a great community for people moving here. It's a great location. It's close enough to downtown Fairhope.
Yep.
I see that you've been doing some Mardi Gras.
Yep. Close to Mobile.
We're
too.
very proud of Mobile, and our Mardi Gras. What's one thing that you love the most about your home?
Just the largeness of it
Yeah.
for entertaining guests
Yeah.
and some visitors.
The floor plan is well laid out. I work from home now, so my office is in the front, and then
Yes.
he has his dedicated man cave. But and the thing that I thought was really unique is it's like 2 master bedrooms
Yes,
with 2
in the camp.
en suites, and we entertain and we host people all the time. And it's nice that you can say to someone, "That's yours."
You have your own
Yes.
space.
Yes,
Close the door.
you go on
and
back
shut-
there,
Private.
and I'm going to be way over here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But we really thought the floor plan was unique,
Yes.
and so we loved it.
Yep, the Camden's beautiful. And I remember
Gorgeous.
we picked out the kitchen backsplash.
Yes.
And you were able to pick out your grout color and just little features like that in the home. You were just loving every part of it.
Yep, it has. We love it. Absolutely love it.
How was your purchasing experience here at D.R. Horton Baldwin County from going under contract to closing with us? Just give us a little bit of insight on that.
Quick and fast, right? For
Quick
me,
and fast.
but Laura works in the industry, so she'd have a more relevant comment on it.
No,
Yeah.
I agree. I'm in the mortgage industry in a different capacity, and I was just surprised that we applied, everything went through, we got the update emails. It was like just so seamless. And literally, we didn't have to think twice about anything, which was really nice.
Right. We took all that off.
Oh, yeah. Like, we just literally were sitting there waiting for closing day.
Yes.
So it was really seamless, and everybody, the communication across the organization was great. It's like everybody talked to everybody.
Yes.
So it was really exceptional.
That's so good to
Here's
hear.
DHI mortgage, DHI title.
Yes.
It all kind of worked
Yes.
out.
Worked out
It's-
great.
It's seamless.
Absolutely. Yep. I think probably one of the other things that we like about the community is we've met neighbors, and there's a neighborhood page for Fairhope Falls. It's fascinating to me that it's just this nice little mini community of people, and you immediately feel like you're part of them. So before we came here to visit, I had actually been on the Horton site and was checking out the different model homes and honed in on this community,
Oh, wow.
and had said, I want to go see this. And
I
it
love
had
that.
already sold before, we could even see it. But then we met the two of you, and you're like, well, wait a minute, let's go look at this. And So the new construction for us was just nice. It's clean, it's fresh. We know when the time comes to move on that the resale will be,
It'll maintain its value.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Appreciate most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
So,
can't beat a gold fortified house in this area. I mean, it's just insurance just makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Along with the builder's warranty and the 10-year structural warranty,
Yeah,
it just makes it perfect.
absolutely.
For us, and D.R. Horton made it possible. Honestly, without their incentives, I don't know, it would have probably been another year, 2, 3 years before we would have been able to make the jump. But when Jordan told me about all the awesome benefits y'all had, we couldn't pass it up.
It's important to, I think, share the incentives and interest rates because it can help people that, necessarily wouldn't have an opportunity to buy.
So from the very beginning, we are coming from Missouri, so it's been a long trip. Like first of all, very long trip.
9 hour drive.
And we went under contract for our home in Silver Hill, which is where we had planned on originally, was to live in Silver Hill because we have my great nephew that goes to school there who's going to help my kids transition. Well, our house hadn't sold yet in Missouri, so we end up losing that home to another buyer, which is fine, and it ended us up here, and we are ecstatic. We love it here. We love the community. We love the amenities.
It's a beautiful area.
Beautiful
Yes.
area.
It's very well kept and clean. That's what we like about it.
So when you first came and started your journey here in Baldwin County to look for a new home, was this the first neighborhood that you came to, or did y'all look at other neighborhoods?
We looked at other neighborhoods. We looked at Lake Forest area because of the pools and stuff like that. Just the way the roads were and everything else. And I felt like it was a community, but not really. It was so separated. Like I didn't feel like people were.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Didn't seem,
Like here it's like so.
It didn't
friendly.
seem like a community.
Right, exactly.
Right.
People, yeah.
just seemed like a neighborhood.
I'll never forget when I met you guys. We did a virtual showing.
Mhm.
So I remember calling you. I think I spoke with you first,
Yes.
Denise, and had my little phone. We were walking around and like, this is the front door. Look at these cathedral ceilings, just showing you all around and just going through the whole process. And you were so sweet. And I remember I had to call you back later.
Really good to see.
Yes, and calling Miss Sherry, I'm like, I think we found the one. And then, as things transpired, it was like, you know what, Miss Sherry, she was like, we need to show them Jubilee Farms because I live here. I love this community. They have food trucks here. The amenities are awesome. And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what, I think they really would. And so we came here again and came across that beautiful Taylor floor plan because that's the one that you ended up closing on.
Right.
And the colors were great. I think everything about it, because we didn't change anything in it, did we?
No, it was
No, everything was perfect.
So it was just like it was meant to be. And
Well, I've been here about 4 years and I love Jubilee Farms. I love the amenities. I think it has something for everybody. So I'm anxious for y'all to be able to get out and do the walking trails, or because you have walking trails, you can ride your bikes, you have sidewalks, you have the pool, you have the adult pool. If you need to get away from the kids for a little bit, you can go over to the adult pool. And then of course you have the pool with the slide for the kids. So I know they're anxious to get on that.
Something we don't see up north is seeing kids without their parents walking down the street on the sidewalk.
Yeah, not since you're
You don't
kids,
see
like
that up
we're
there.
young.
you don't see that often.
do
But
anymore.
here it's like a tight knit community. Like you feel like as long as they're on the sidewalks, safe,
Safe.
they feel comfortable. And I feel like people kind of look out for each other too. Like
Yeah, 'cause up north, this is you don't leave your kids in your front yard.
you just don't do that. I never had the opportunity of meeting Mr. Horton. However, his legacy of starting this amazing Fortune 500 company has forever positively impacted and changed my life for the better. From starting a ranch in Texas for children to come together as a team and accomplish goals, to housing families in spec homes during Hurricane Sally in Baldwin County. He has always shared so much love for people. My goal as a new home specialist is to carry out his dream and mission. With communities all across the nation, more people are choosing D.R. Horton over any other builder in America. So keep living out those dreams and know that we are with you every step of the way. We are America's builder.